Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. John Cena's Hall of Fame induction would likely be the biggest and most emotional in WWE history. The 48-year-old superstar will wrestle his final match on December 13, 2025, at Saturday night's main event in Washington, D.C. that, according to Cena, will be his last ever match in WWE. According to Cena, there will be no flip back on his retirement after this. Now the question remains, who will induct Cena into the Hall of Fame? Will it be the lady who gave a new life to Cena's career back in 2002, or his former boss, who once deposed faith in him and made him what he is today? Or will it be one of his arch-rivals in WWE who have faced him in countless matches inside the ring? In this listicle, we will discuss all these names. Stephanie McMahon could be the one to induct John Cena into the WWE Hall of Fame. And why shouldn't she? Stephanie was the one who saved Cena's career from sinking back in 2002. Cena had made his debut in the company, but was going nowhere. With average in-ring skills and no persona, Cena once revealed that he was about to be fired. One day, Stephanie McMahon saw him rapping on a bus and asked her father, Vince McMahon, to let Cena try out this trait as a wrestling character. The plan worked, and that gave birth to the Doctor of Thugonomics. Within 2 years, John Cena was a force to be reckoned with. He was the face of the company by 2006 and became a legend, which nobody ever thought he could. In essence, Stephanie McMahon never gave up on Cena when everyone else did. She kept her faith in him and gave him a lifetime opportunity. As a result, she might be the one to officially induct the 17-time WWE champion into the Hall of Fame. Randy Orton's name will always be taken by the fans when they speak about John Cena years from now. The Viper has been with Cena since 2004, and they have faced each other in countless matches. While Cena is a 17-time WWE champion, Orton is a 14-time champion. During the years from 2006 to 2014, Cena was the face of the company, and Randy Orton was the top heel. The Viper has been involved in some of the most memorable matches with Cena in WWE over the years. It will be even nostalgic for Cena if the Apex Predator inducts him into the Hall of Fame. CM Punk is another superstar who could end up inducting Cena into the HOF. Moreover, if there's one guy in the entire WWE with whom Punk never had backstage issues, it was John Cena. Even in the infamous pipe bomb promo back in 2011, Punk took all the big names, but said that he liked Cena. The best in the world made his debut in 2006, right when Cena had just started tilting the tables in the promotion. The two went on to feature in some iconic storylines in 2011, when Punk was a heel. While Punk left the company in 2014, Cena stayed. And when he returned in 2023, Punk had only good words for Cena. They even fought during Cena's retirement tour at Night of Champions PLD in June 2025 this year. In fact, Punk had heaped praise on Cena recently during Cena's last appearance in his hometown Boston. Therefore, it will be an emotional moment for the champ himself if Punk inducts him into the HOF. Vince McMahon could also turn out to be the one to induct Cena into the HOF. While McMahon has been under fire in recent times over the Janelle Grant controversy, there's one superstar who has openly backed him, despite public sentiment against him. That's John Cena. Cena has maintained that no matter what people say about Vince, he loves him, and he doesn't care what anybody says or feels about him when he says so. McMahon hasn't been seen in WWE since January 2024, when the allegations against him surfaced. However, he could return to the company for one special night to induct Cena into the HOF. And only John Cena can make it happen. John Cena's inevitable induction into the WWE Hall of Fame has been a topic of passionate discussion for years, and the conversation has only intensified with growing speculation that the 16-time world champion could finally take his place among wrestling's immortals next year. If WWE decides to headline the Hall of Fame ceremony with the most decorated superstar of the modern era, the next major question becomes who would be worthy enough to induct one of the greatest performers in company history. Cena's legacy transcends eras, brands, and even industries, making the list of potential inductors surprisingly long. Yet a select few stand out as the most impactful and meaningful choices, individuals who have shaped Cena's career both inside and outside the ring and who embody the story of his two-decade journey from rookie hopeful to global icon. The first major contender is Randy Orton, a name forever intertwined with Cena's rise. Their careers began at roughly the same time, and for nearly 2 decades, they defined what it meant to be the face of WWE's ruthless aggression era. Their rivalry was not merely a storyline, it was a generational clash that elevated both men to legendary status. Orton brought out some of Cena's greatest performances and pushed him to evolve from a charismatic upstart to a battle-tested champion. Beyond their unforgettable matches, the two share a deep mutual respect behind the scenes, often crediting each other for sharpening their craft and sustaining WWE's momentum during transitional years. Having Orton induct Cena would symbolize the bond between two rivals who became pillars of the company, and few could speak with more authenticity about Cena's impact on the locker room and the business. Another compelling possibility is Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. While their feud was explosive and personal on screen, behind the scenes it represented a passing of the torch from one megastar to another. The Rock's return to face Cena at WrestleMania created a once-in-a-generation spectacle that transcended wrestling, pulling mainstream attention back to WWE in a way few storylines ever have. Their clashes at WrestleMania 28 and 29 reshaped the industry, broke box office records, and redefined what modern sports entertainment storytelling could be. Although their rivalry was famously heated at times, it ended with genuine respect, symbolized by The Rock calling Cena one of the greatest of all time. The Rock inducting him would not only draw global attention but would also reflect one of the most iconic rivalries and mutual acknowledgments in wrestling history. A third powerful choice would be Triple H, a longtime executive, mentor figure, and in-ring rival who had a hand in shaping Cena's career trajectory from the very beginning. Triple H saw Cena's potential when others doubted him, publicly supporting the young star during periods of locker room resistance. As an opponent, Triple H helped elevate Cena's credibility at a time when older fans questioned whether the rising star truly belonged at the top. Their WrestleMania 22 clash remains a defining moment in Cena's legacy, representing his arrival as the face of WWE. Today, Triple H serves as the creative head of the company, and his induction speech would offer unparalleled insight into how Cena became the leader of the locker room, the ambassador of the WWE brand, and the star who carried the company through eras of uncertainty. The fourth major candidate, and perhaps the most emotionally resonant, is none other than Cody Rhodes. While not an opponent Cena battled in a long-term rivalry, Cody is one of the many modern stars who have spoken openly about Cena's influence on their careers. Cena was a mentor to Cody during his early days as a young talent trying to find his voice in WWE. In recent years, Cena has publicly praised Cody's journey, resilience, and impact on the next generation, calling him one of the true heartbeats of the company. With Cody now serving as one of WWE's top babyfaces and biggest leaders, an induction speech would capture the generational transition that Cena helped build, the evolution from one era of leadership to another. Cody represents the modern era carrying Cena's lessons forward, making the moment meaningful both personally and symbolically. As the wrestling world waits to see when WWE will finally pull the trigger on John Cena's Hall of Fame induction, one thing is certain: the moment will be monumental. Whether it's Randy Orton representing the rival-turned-brother dynamic, The Rock embodying the global spectacle of their rivalry, Triple H highlighting the behind-the-scenes mentorship that built Cena's foundation, or Cody Rhodes bridging Cena's legacy to the future, each potential inductor brings something unique and powerful. Cena's Hall of Fame induction will not just celebrate his championship victories, blockbuster main events, and unmatched dedication to WWE. It will honor the relationships that helped define his journey. Whoever ultimately inducts him will stand alongside one of the most influential figures in wrestling history, marking the end of an era and the permanent enshrinement of a man whose name will forever be synonymous with WWE excellence. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.